Well, good evening, Basel fans, and welcome to the Al Shaib Hall here in the beautiful city of Baghdad in Iraq for this game of the FIBA Asia Cup Qualifiers. Group D fixture between our hosts, Iraq, and the visitors, Saudi Arabia. Well, again, these two teams will kickstart their campaign here tonight. Both teams, of course, coming in with big expectations, but Saudi Arabia, many would say that they are the heavy favorites to come out here with a victory. Well, the Saudi Arabians, I mean, they did very well in the last FIBA Asia Cup. Go back to the last FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers that did take place prior to the global pandemic and then went right through to the global pandemic. I mean, they pretty much have very much some of the returning players. Well, the Iraqis now coming through and qualifying through the pre-Asia Cup qualifiers, featuring some very interesting talent, not to mention the likes of Demario Mayfield, who was with this team when they had to go through the pre-qualifiers. Well, Saudi Arabia going back to the lineup, I mean, we have got some primetime talent, the likes of the big man, Mohammed Al-Marwani, currently playing for Al-Weda, not to mention Mathna Al-Marwani as well, playing for Al-Ittihad. I mean, this is a team that we have seen players feature for some of the top clubs in the FIBA West Asia Super League that culminated with the championship in Dubai last season. Well, Saudi Arabia, size, physicality, speed, and efficiency will be the key tonight. Well, for the Iraqis, playing with heart, playing in front of their home crowd, trying to make sure they use that emotion to give themselves a chance to try to compete against a very strong Saudi Arabian national team. Well, Basel fans, momentarily we are going to stand for the national anthems of these two beautiful countries. There you can see the standings already. The opening game day here in Group D featuring Palestine, Jordan, Iraq, and Saudi Arabia. Jordan definitely the heavy favorites in this Group D. Of course, one of the more experienced teams and championship contenders in FIBA Asia Cup basketball. Well, it's now time to stand for the national anthems. Well, national anthems of these two beautiful countries have been sung, and now Basel fans will get ready to introduce our three referees for tonight's game. Well, we're very proud to say that we have three of the very finest in the FIBA West Asia zone and in the FIBA Asia Cup. Tonight, our three referees are coming from Lebanon. From Lebanon, we have Rabah Nojaim, and from Syria, we have Wissam Zain, and from Lebanon as well, we have Paul Skayem. Well, we're very proud to say that we have three of the finest officials here in World Basketball. There are our three referees in the middle. We have the Lebanese referee, Rabah Nojaim, and again, we have Wissam Zain and Paul Skayem. Our three referees for tonight's game is now we're going to get set to take a look at the starting lineups for both these two teams. Nestor Garcia, now having spent the World Cup campaign coaching the Dominican Republic, now here with Saudi Arabia. A new challenge, a new project. Job number one, get this team qualified for the FIBA Asia Cup. Job number two for Nestor Garcia will be, can they dream a little bit and send Saudi Arabia to the 2027 FIBA Basketball Cup, which will be hosted in Doha, Qatar. But the first job will be the FIBA Asia Cup. Well, for the Iraqis, again, now is about time for them to make history. Head coach Khalid Darouish, again, coming into this campaign very optimistic, to say the least. Demario Mayfield, again, will be the key player for this team, probably the biggest scoring output. Remember, a team that had to go through the pre-Asia Cup qualifiers to get to this level. So when you look at this team and how well it's been put together, I mean, Iraq, it's going to have to be game by game, going through the highs and the lows. And when you've got a team like Saudi Arabia, not to mention Jordan in your group, top two is going to be tough. Remember, some of the top third-place finishers will also have a chance to qualify for the Asia Cup. That might be the more realistic goal here for the Iraqis. But we will find out momentarily as we get now under 3 minutes away from tip-off. Well, Milan Nisic, the head coach of Iraq, coming into his job now, trying to make things, you know, a long-term goal there again. Well, there's the three referees we mentioned. Well, in the middle, we have Rabah Noah Jaim. From Syria, we have Wissam Zain, and also from Lebanon, we have Paul Skayem. Very proud to say that we have some of the finest officials here, three of the very, very best. But at the moment, we are moments away from tip-off. We're live here at the Al Shaib Hall in the city of Baghdad, the beautiful country of Iraq. Well, Saudi Arabia, as we mentioned, team historically has done very well in the FIBA Asia Cup. They did win the bronze medal back in 1999. They've appeared in 10 FIBA Asia Cups. Collectively in the history, well, Iraq have only featured in 4, but the Iraqis have never, ever won a medal at a FIBA Asia Cup. The Iraqis' nickname is the Lions of Mesopotamia. Well, the nickname of the Saudi Arabians in basketball are the Falcons. Both teams coached by foreign coaches for that matter. Nestor Garcia, infamous, was the head coach of Argentina before then being relieved of his duties right after winning the FIBA America Cup. And then took the Dominican Republic to the FIBA Basketball Cup, which, you know, he was unable to get out of the second round. But Milan Nisic, another coach as well, with big job to do here for Iraq. Well, there are the starting lineups. Tariq Musab will be in the starting lineup along with, well, again, they're going to go with a very big lineup here, Iraq. Well, that was Saudi Arabia, excuse me. The Iraqis slightly different in their lineup. Demario Mayfield will be in the backcourt. Ali Ismail, along with Mohammed Al-Khakfaji. Murad Zekwi will also be in the starting lineup for the home team tonight. Well, Basel fans, if you're not nervous, there's something clearly wrong with you, because this is a very big game. As Iraq now coming into the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers, even though they're home tonight, heavy underdogs against a very talented Saudi Arabian national team. The Falcons taking on the Lions of Mesopotamia. And the official countdown to tip-off is underway here. Our official sponsor, big shout out to Tissot, as we now get ready. Well, tip is up, and now we're underway, and it will be the Iraqis who have first possession. Well, the Iraqis trying to orchestrate something through a pick and roll here, but they go for the mid-range. Pick and pop is up, and the first 2 points going to Iraq. That's one way to start the game. Well, again, he effectively wins that ball screen, finding Mohammed Al-Khafaji. Well, Khafaji getting the first 2 points. Saudi Arabia trying to go down low the big man. Well, they collapse on defense. Now Demario Mayfield coming up with it. Rocky's trying to push this. They got numbers. Goes up. Oh, my goodness. What a rejection. Well, that is what I call a solid rim. Well, that's it. Insurance policy there for Saudi Arabia. Both ends of the floor. Beautifully tucks that one away. Well, what a play. Another pick and roll sequence. The Iraqis trying to go again from the mid-range. This shot's up, no good. Rebound's been secured by Mohammed As-Sulawalim. That's what Saudi Arabia like to do. They're a very quick, athletic team that like to push in transition. Makes a bit of contact and just able to tuck this one off the rim. As Marzoud Al-Mulawalad of Al Ali Club getting the 2 points. Saudi Arabia with a 2-point lead. Saudi Arabia trying to push this one. Fahad Bilal finding Al Mawani. Patience needs to be the build-up here for the Saudi Arabians. Here we go, here we go. Oh, my Lord. Well, you thought he was going to connect with it. I don't think big man Mohammed As-Sulawalim doesn't quite have the bounce anymore, but it still connects with it. It's Demario Mayfield now trying to penetrate. Al-Khafaji's made one from there, unable to connect with this one. Saudi Arabia taking care of the business. Well, the foul has been committed. And that's half court. And I think the Iraqis wanting an unsportsmanlike foul to be called. Oh. Foul was committed, but I don't think it's going to be upgraded, that's for sure. So sideline ball coming up for Iraq. Trying to find Mayfield now. Heavily defended. Al Mawani trying to make the defense very tough. The Iraqis go for a pump fake, trying to go for the mid-range, but nothing dropping so far. As now the Saudi Arabians will try to push this. Al Mawani trying to go coast to coast, and well, it's actually Al Mulwalad, as he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. He does have 2 points already this evening. Marzouk Al Mulwalad, currently playing for Al Ahly. Well, his home crowd trying to really make this a difficult environment for the Saudi Arabians. A team that many have said has probably one of the best youth development programs in the FIBA Asia. So the history of the FIBA Asia Cup could very much be about Saudi Arabia. Five-point lead now here to Saudi Arabia. Trying to go for the mid-range. It beautifully tucks that one away, and that's what Iraq needs. Getting high percentage looks from inside the paint. Well, good defense. Now they can turn this one around. They got numbers. Well, here we go. Here we have another block shot. Well, again, Saudi Arabia, but the follow-up is good. Well, give some credit. Mohammed Al-Khafaji getting his second field goal of the game. He'll be going to the free throw line. But the recovery blocked by Musab Tariq Mkadi. One-point ball game. Well, what a dime finds the big man. That might be dime at the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. Are you kidding me? Marzouk Al-Mulwalad. Well, that was quite a dime there. Went between the legs. Step back three-pointer. Mayfield unable to get this one. Al-Mawani with a rebound. Finding Al-Mulwalad. Patience needs to be the build-up now for the Saudi Arabians. There's a penetration, kick out in the corner, had the shot, didn't go for it. They turn it over now. Iraq have numbers. Mayfield going with a Euro step. And finally now Iraq getting within 1 point yet again, while converting those turnovers into transition points. Well, Mohammed Al-Suwailim just getting fouled. Yeah, he's going to be a size mismatch all night long for the Iraqis. Sometimes you got to ask the question, why do the Saudi Arabians try to bring him so far away from the bucket? Slight delay in game is Nestor Garcia. Just getting a word from our referee from Lebanon, Rabat Nou Jaim. Al-Muwallad now trying to get something going. Saudi Arabia only leading by 1 point. Pulling up for the mid-range. Front eye can't get it, but gets his own rebound. Trying to shake and bake now. Well, definitely has a flexibility factor. There's another kick out. They try another three. This one's up and easily tucked away by Mafna Al-Marwani. Saudi Arabia not renowned for their perimeter shooting, but the hard energy and hustle of this team, they will compete for very long periods in this game. Well, there's the back down. Trying to force his way. Getting another and one. But Ihab Al-Zuhairi just coming into the game. Already making an impact so far. Well, Iraq getting their third and one, but the question is, can they convert the free throws? Because, you know, had they made all the free throws, Iraq might very well be in the lead of this game. Well, the free throw now getting ready to be taken. Chance again cuts us down to a 1 point ball game. Well, the free throw struggles for the Iraqis still continue. Saudi Arabia with a slender 2 point lead, just over 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Well, another deep shot goes up, can't get it. Mayfield with a rebound. Iraq looking to tie the game up. Well, there's the gamble, but they miss a wide open layup. Well, those are the areas you just can't afford to make mistakes on. You have to take care of every advantage, especially against a high energy team of Saudi Arabia. Well, a foul has been committed. Well, Saudi Arabia trying to extend their lead. Time winding down. It's got to go up with it. Turn around. Now, did he get it off in time? That's the question. I think the big man did. Well, it was very close, to say the least. Another foul has been committed. It's going to be the fourth team foul against the Saudi Arabians. So one thing with Saudi Arabia, they play at such a high intensity, as we've seen in the FIBA Asia Cup, World Cup qualifiers. Sometimes they just get into foul trouble too early. We're trying to take the big man up. Beautiful post work, and again, there's another foul. So 2 more free throws coming up again for Ihab Al-Zuhairi. But the problem for the Iraqis is, can they start to convert these free throws? Well, Nestor Garcia forced to make a change. He's coming into the game now for the Saudi Arabians. Well, first of all, the big man having a lead because Tons pick up another foul. And quite an interesting change of character they've got here. Well, for the Saudi Arabians, Mohammed Al-Marwani has to check back in. But again, 1 for 3 from the free throw line here for, well, 1 for 4, excuse me, for Iraq. Trying to go down low, and again, unable to finish. Another foul's been called, so 2 free throws coming up for Saudi Arabia. So both teams at the moment lacking the defensive discipline. Iraq still only down by 4 points, and again trying to go down low to the big man. Well, many of these players featuring for some of their clubs in the FIBA West Asia Super League. Second season of the continental competition. Getting the shot up in time, no good from the perimeter. Saudi Arabia trying to go for the mid-range, unable to connect. Just under 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Opening game for these two teams in the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. Remember, Saudi Arabia will host the FIBA Asia Cup. It's Mayfield looking for the contact, unable to get anything. Well, Mayfield has spent the majority of his career playing in Italy. Veteran player now, currently a few seasons haven't featured for the Iraqi national team. This is better passing from Iraq. They get a 3 in the corner, but again, unable to connect. As you mentioned, Iraq, not a great 3-point shooting team. The energy they like to play at, the aggressiveness, consistency from the perimeter has been an issue for them. Well, nice post move, goes up and draws another foul. He is becoming a post nightmare here for Saudi Arabia. And it's that man, Ihab Al-Zuhairi. Well, 25 years of age, originally born and raised in Iraq. Well, he did feature at the Asia Cup qualifiers back in 2021, but in 2016, he actually featured for the under-18 national team. In 4 games, he did average over 30 points per game. They did finish 9th in that tournament. This was a junior player for Iraq. He was definitely quite a high prospect. Trying to go pick and pop here, but Saudi Arabia losing their balance. And they turn it over yet again. Well, our referees are going to have a review just to try to identify who had the last touch. Well, currently our two referees, one of them Rabah Nujaim, one of the legendary referees of West Asia. He's featured at many FIBA, was this summer was a referee at the FIBA Basketball Cup in the Philippines, and along with being a great referee, Rabah Nujaim also has an amazing restaurant in Beirut. So it just goes to show the life of our officials. Many of them officiating is you know, all of them for that matter, officiating is a full-time job, but most of them also have interesting hobbies and jobs outside of basketball. And when it comes to Rabah Nujaim, he's one of the best referees in the world. Well, the decision has been overturned. So Saudi Arabia will get this one back. Nesta Garcia, probably a very relieved basketball coach. Now, the thing is, the shot clock has been returned, so it's going to be 6 seconds left for Saudi Arabia to try and muster something here from this offense. Well, they get the ball inbounds. Saudi Arabia's got to be quick here. Time's winding down. Final seconds, and the shot clock can't get it. But again, get their own rebound. That's where Saudi Arabia have caused a lot of problems here tonight. Another mid-range, off a screen, can't get it. Iraq this time are able to secure the board. That's one thing Iraq has got to battle here tonight. Trying to keep Saudi Arabia off as many offensive rebounds as possible. Abdullah coming off one screen, finding Mayfield. Mayfield penetrates, no foul calls. Now Saudi Arabia have numbers. Deep three in the corner, but again, unable to get anything, and that's going to be a foul. Well, great job by Rabah Nujaim, our official, for calling the foul there, because that is the right call in my mind. Well, Iraq's free throw struggles still continue, but they have cut it down now to a 2-point ball game against Saudi Arabia with 30.9 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6.9 seconds difference between game and shot clock here for the Saudi Arabians. Well, Iraq trying to be more aggressive on their man-to-man defense. Hassan Abdullah trying to put suffocating pressure on the Saudi Arabian backcourt. Well, Saudi Arabia do have Mohamed Nidal Ashur currently on the floor. But the bucket's easily iced up away. And that just goes to show the talent of Saudi Arabia. Well, Hassan Abdullah's got to be quick here. Big man's got to get something going, but again, they don't even get a shot off. Well, that's poor execution by Saudi Arabia. And you can see Coach Nisic saying to Hassan Abdullah, you're the point guard. You've got to take responsibility. Why are you giving it to Ihab al-Zuhairi mid-court? He's the center. And I agree with Coach Milan Nisic. That poor play was on Hassan Abdullah. You are the facilitator. You are the floor general. You got to make sure the offense runs to perfection. Well, Basel fans, we're going to take a short break, but we are going to look at the stats and the highlights here from the first quarter. Currently, it is indeed a 4-point lead to Saudi Arabia against Iraq at the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. We're live here currently in Baghdad at the Al Shaib Hall. Well, so far, the two top scorers for Iraq, Demario Mayfield and Mohammed Al-Khafaji, 4 points. Combined total of 8 points between them. Off the Saudi Arabians, Mohammed Al-Suwailim, the big man, 6 early points of the game, followed up by Mafna Al-Marwani. He has 5. This team coached by Nestor Garcia. Well, here are some of the key highlights from the first quarter. That was the first opening points of the game coming from Mohammed Al-Khafaji. Look at the block shot. Don't send this guy a Facebook friend request. He will block you. And there was the bucket indeed. The alley-oop finding Al-Sulaim. Solid play from both these two teams on both ends of the floor, to say the least. Well, if you're going to go in there, you got to make sure that you play aggressive and you play tough against both these two teams. Iraq obviously inspired by their home crowd. Saudi Arabia, many considering now to be the future of the FIBA Asia Cup with the youth development pathway that they have, the elite level of coaching, not to mention the current talented roster of future players coming through. Well, Iraq are 0 for 3 from the perimeter. Saudi Arabia 1 for 5. But Iraq do have 3-and-1s inside the paint. 2 of those, of course, coming from the big man, Ihab al-Zuhairi. Well, the Saudis going for their 6th three-pointer. Still have only made 1 so far from the field. Mayfield trying to use the screen now. Bit of contact, goes off the backboard, and Mario Mayfield maybe just getting off the mark now. 6 points for to Mayfield. Still a 2-point ball game between these two teams. Saudi Arabia trying to find some space. He finds a big man. That's going to be a blocking foul, I believe. Yeah. Well, blocking foul is going to be called against Ali Ismail. He's played just under 11 minutes so far here in the game. Only 2 points for Ali Ismail. Trying to come aggressively off the screen. There's a kick out. Good ball movement. 3 is up in the corner. No good. And Iraq can tie the game up. Remember, they haven't led since the opening bucket of the game when they led 2-0. Thanks to Al-Khafaji. Trying to lob pass. Mayfield, he gets fouled. This one's going to be called on the ground. Mayfield here in the post. Caught a double team. Iraq avoid the turnover. They got 6 seconds left here on the shot clock. Trying to go for the fadeaway, but nothing dropping here for the Iraqis. There's some penetration around the defense. They're going to call pushing it back here, I think, yeah. Well, the foul, I believe, is going to be called against Mohamed Al-Suwalim. Well, you can see Nestor Garcia, infuriated with his plays. Their inability to take care of the basketball. Well, change coming in for Iraq as Abbas Al-Drasawi coming into the game, playing in the backcourt now for the Iraqis. Zal Marwani also checking back in for the big man. As Mohamed Al-Suwalim, number 12, will check out for the Saudi Arabians, but looks like he's actually going to come back in momentarily. Two-point lead to Saudi Arabia. Iraq just trying to get a little bit closer. It's Mayfield, bit of separation, mid-range, unable to connect. But a big offensive rebound by Iraq. No one can question the hard determination of this team. It's Mayfield again, another fadeaway, but again, nothing dropping there, but another offensive rebound. Well, Iraq just maybe wanted a little bit more at the moment than Saudi Arabia. Ali Brahimi should have taken that shot from the mid-range. Well, Ali Brahimi. .7:30 to go here in the second quarter. Iraq still trailing by 2 points. There's a penetration, rejection time, and that's much better by Iraq. Well, there's the penetration, nowhere to go. Again, Iraq giving up way too many passes here at the moment. Sometimes it's okay just to be a little too selfish. It's Mayfield down, time wanted down, can give him the lead, big threes, fouled in the process, and he'll go to the free throw line. DeMario Mayfield, a chance to give a 1-point lead potentially to Iraq. Well, FIBA Asia Cup, don't expect a retweet from Ali Brahimi because he will block you. Don't send him a Facebook friend request. Ali Brahimi in the moment, no mood to let Saudi Arabia inside the paint. Mayfield makes the first free throw. Well, DeMario Mayfield, originally from Connesville, Georgia, went to the University of Georgia and Charlotte, finished at Angelo State in 2013. She started his pro career in Iraq with Al Naft Sports Club. Now, it's a team that does feature in the FIBA West Asia Super League. And as we said the last few seasons, he has been playing in Italy. He also spent a season in the Netherlands with Heroes Den Bosch. Also played in Kosovo with Sigala Pristina. So quite a very well-traveled player for that mind. Well, there's another three in the corner. Saudi Arabia, the moment trailer by 1. It's been the first lead for the Iraqis since the opening play. Deep three, it's up, and it's good. Iraq, they are feeling the confidence. So at the moment, Saudi Arabia's defense, no response here for this excellence of Iraqi basketball. Just listen to these fans inside this building. Final seconds, Saudi go for 3. Nothing dropping here for the Saudi Arabians. Iraq come up with a loose ball. Biggest lead in the game so far, but they turn it right back over. There's the penetration. getting the app wanted. Nestor Garcia. Well, he's quite happy with that one. Oh, again, it's Iraq's inability to take care of the basketball. Well, three-point play coming up for the Saudi Arabians. Mafna Al-Marwani now moves up to 8 points tonight, cutting it down to a 1-point deficit. Current leading score here for the Saudi Arabians. Just under 6 minutes to go. Very low scoring game between these two teams. There's DeMar Mayfield. There's the alley-oop, throws it up. The connection's no good. A bit too much on the pass. Saudi look to push this one, and now they regain the lead, and already a 5-0 run in less than 30 seconds for the Saudi Arabians. But that's the tempo this team can't play at tonight. They like to play quick. Mayfield, quick three. Again, restores a bit of order here for Iraq. Putting them back up by 2 points. And DeMario. Well, rejection time. Get out of here. Well, again, they turn it right back over, but a great block by Abbas Al-Draisawi. Well, here we go again. Nice penetration. Saudi Arabians trying to get inside the paint. Iraq come up with a loose ball. Now, can they take care of the ball this time? They have numbers. Mayfield's made 1-3. They can't get this one. But good hustle here by Iraq. That's going to be a traveling violation. No, it's an travel. No bucket calls. That's the right call in my mind. Clear as daylight, the travel was seen. Two-point ball game at the moment. Saudi Arabia looking to regain the lead. They do just that with the big-time dagger. Well, Al-Marwani makes a three-pointer. Not right now for his perimeter shooting, but something Saudi Arabia will go to tonight. Mayfield throws it up, a nice connection. The foul has been called. Well, this is the thing now for Iraq. They got to make sure the free throws counted because Saudi Arabia, as we saw in the early stages of this game, they give up a lot of careless fouls. But Iraq have failed to capitalize. Only 6 for 11 from the free throw line side. I mean, Saudi Arabia, for their size and power, they've only taken 5 free throws, but Iraq must make their free throws. It's as simple as that. If they make all the free throws, they're up by 4 points already. They make the first one. Well, currently at the free throw line, the big man, Mohammed Al-Khafaji, as we mentioned, in 2016 was a primetime player for the youth team. Well, as we mentioned, Saudi Arabia have won 1 medal at the FIBA Asia Cup. That was a bronze medal. That was, quite some time ago if you think about it. 1999, they came 3rd place. Saudi Arabia getting away from the travel. Well, Iraq have never won a medal at the FIBA Asia Cup. If you think about it, for both these two teams, it's all about making history. The dominance of FIBA Asia Cup, it's fair to say it's come from the west of Asia. But these two teams representing the Gulf, it's time to put their name on the map. Mayfield makes a pass to go for a long 2. It's up, no good. Well, if you think of the powerhouses of FIBA Asia Cup, Iran, Lebanon, Jordan, it's about time Saudi Arabia put their name in the hat, in Iraq as well. As we mentioned, many of these players representing their top clubs in their countries, featuring in the newly made FIBA West Asian Super League, the WASL, split between the West of Asia and the Gulf. Some great teams. They had a phenomenal Final 8 last summer that was hosted in Dubai. And of course, this FIBA West Asia Super League becoming one of the perennial continental powerhouse competitions within the FIBA Asia Cup zone. Best clubs, no arguments whatsoever. If you go back to the FIBA Asia Champions Cup as well, some of the teams coming from West Asia, I mean, those teams, they were powerhouses back in those days. And that is the beautiful work of the FIBA Asia team, putting some of the best clubs and getting not only the feature for their clubs, but also in this case, the national teams. It's Demario Mayfield unable to hit the second free throw. Saudi Arabia trailing by 2 points. Just over 2.5 to go here in the second quarter. Final seconds now. 3 will give them the lead. And again, Saudi Arabia still struggling from the perimeter. Well, they've only hit 2 3-pointers tonight out of 6. That's actually Iraq, my apologies. Saudi Arabia are 2 for 14 from the perimeter tonight. Iraq at 2 for 5. Well, a timeout is going to be called here by Nestor Garcia. Well, Basel fans, it is a 2-point lead to Iraq, but let's go and listen to what the two coaches have to say as we head into the final 2 minutes and 21 here in the second quarter. Well, again, the atmosphere in this arena just goes to show how popular basketball is in the West Asian zone, whether we are in the West of Asia or in the Gulf. I mean, these fans in Iraq, I mean, this is what you call true passion for basketball, and also just the beautiful national pride to come and support their country. Iraq, this magnificent, beautiful country, with these fans coming in and showing nothing but love and respect for their opponents and themselves. This is what the FIBA Asia Cup is all about. Again, it's going to be very exciting in 2027 when we host this magnificent tournament in Saudi Arabia. Demario Mayfield here on the ball, trying to dribble this one down. Final 10 here on the shot clock. Again, being smothered on defense. Goes out of bounds, but it's going to remain. No, you've got a question there. Interesting. Because Mafna Al-Marouani, number 6 of Saudi Arabia, saying to Nestor Garcia, use the coach's challenge. I don't think Nestor's going to use it. Mayfield has to force up a tough one. Can't get it. But a big rebound by the big fella, Mohammed Al-Marouani. Now we're under 2 minutes. Low scoring quarter between these two teams. Again, Saudi Arabia's only scored 8 points so far here in the second. 14 for Iraq. Al-Marouani underneath the basket ties the game up at 27 apiece. Well, this is where Iraq needs to try and make sure they remain aggressive, don't run out of ideas. It's a pick and pop from the three-point line. Another big offensive board, and another foul's been committed. That's a poor play there by Saudi Arabia because they allowed Hussein Talib to get the offensive rebound. He's only played 3 minutes so far. Well, the foul was on number 99 of Saudi Arabia, Kadi. Only missed the free throw. Well, he did play for Al Shurta in Iraq in the previous FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. I mean, he wasn't a prime-time player against Bahrain. He did have 7 points. That was his highest total. That was in the previous qualifiers, and he misses both free throws. I mean, in the previous qualifiers, he was a 28.6% free throw shooter. So not a bad foul there for Saudi Arabia. So with just over a minute to go, as Iraq now commit the 3rd team foul. Well, Saudi Arabia looking to regain the lead. And there's a pump fake. Another 3 is up. Front iron again. Living and dying by the perimeter. Nestor Garcia. Probably wondering why his team shot selections become so dominant from the 3-point line. It's Bayfield penetrating. Goes in the lane. Fangerel time. Doesn't get the and one. That's a better play, though, by Iraq. 40 seconds left here. Well, Bayfield draws 3 players. Well, you might want to look out as how Al-Khafaji was going to go in without dunk at the moment. Well, timeout's going to be called by Saudi Arabia. 40 seconds left. If Iraq can make the 2 free throws when we come back, it could potentially be a 2-for-1. As Nestor Garcia wants to talk it over with his players. Well, free throws coming up here now for the Iraqis. Zal Khafaji just restoring a little bit of order at the moment now for Iraq. Remember, if he makes this free throw and they get a stop down the other end, a potential 2-for-1 will be on as he makes both. Iraq do have 1 foul to give, of course. Saudi Arabia, no more fouls to give. The atmosphere in this beautiful arena has been magnificent all game long. We're currently live in Baghdad at the Al Shaib Hall in the beautiful country of Iraq. "16 seconds difference between game and shot clock now for the Saudi Arabians. Trying to get something going now, left uncontested. Good help side defense. Now they don't want to commit a foul here. Time winding down, almost got it. But another offensive rebound. Saudi Arabia do get it back. Now they'll want to go for the very last shot here of the second quarter. Well, Al-Mulawali goes up, can't get it. And there you have it at the end of the first half. It is indeed Iraq, our hosts, who have a 2-point lead against Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia definitely came into this game heavy favorites. They took a 6-2 early lead, but since then they've been trying to force the issue from the perimeter. Well, there is a QR code for Courtside 1891. Use that QR code and download the app today. Now I think maybe has a technical foul been called against Saudi Arabia? Well, there was the three-pointer, the miss. Well, they felt there should have been a foul called as Al-Madawani went in for the second chance, didn't get anything called. I think our referees did a good job. Well, it's halftime. We are going to take a short break, but we're going to show you the stats and the highlights here from the first half. Well, so far statistically in this game, it's Saudi Arabia, as we talk about being the heavy favorites, they're only 2 for 16 from the three-point line. They've only made 9 for 14 from within inside the rainbow. In total, 36% from the field of 11 and 30. Mafna Al-Madawani, the play you saw on the ground there that felt he should have got a foul. He is the top scorer for the Saudi Arabians. He has 10 points, but this man, Demario Mayfield, leading all scorers at the moment with 13. He's 4 for 11 from the field tonight. He has made 1 three-pointer, and he's 6 rebounds away potentially from a double-double. But I think the key thing for Demario Mayfield was he'll probably want to pick up the victory tonight for Iraq. Well, the Iraqis have only made 2 three-pointers so far this evening. That three-pointer right there coming from Farid Radimadi Barushki. As we mentioned, the other one coming from Demario Mayfield. And there again is Al-Madawani, the top scorer for the Saudi Arabians, 10 points so far. Well, Mayfield may need a few players to step in and step up tonight, just a little bit of help. So far, it's only a 2-point difference between these two teams at the moment. Well, Basel fans, we will be back in just under 13 minutes. It is halftime, so go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, as we will be back for the FIBA Asia Cup qualifying matchup between Iraq and Saudi Arabia. Well, welcome back, Basel fans. Second half about to get underway here between Saudi Arabia and our host, Iraq. Currently, there's a 2-point lead to the hosts. But welcome, this is the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. The final tournament will be held in Saudi Arabia in the summer of 2025. That will be next summer, indeed. But at the moment, the Iraqis with a slender 2-point lead, currently led by Demario Mayfield. Well, Mayfield currently leading scoring in this game. That's a penetration, nowhere to go here. Kicks out, they go for another 3-point and made that number 3 for Iraq. Well, that's one way to begin the second half here for the Iraqis. Again, beautifully sucked away from downtown. Well, that 3 was made by Hassan Abdullah. Oh, my apologies, that would be Murad Zakri. Saudi Arabia trying another 3-pointer. Now, doesn't go out of bounds and keep this one alive, but Saudi get it back. Well, patient passing turns into a sloppy offense for Saudi Arabia. As coach Milan Nisic. At the moment, his team just playing a little bit better than the Saudi Arabians. The Serbian international currently also coaching Zako, the team in Iraq. Well, another 3-pointer by the Iraqis, can't get it, but a push in the back is going to be called. Well, they try to contest for an offensive rebound. In the end, Murad Zeki is going to call for the push in the back. He did make the last 3-pointer for the Iraqis. Trying to go for the penetration, unable to connect. Iraq slowly building confidence. Demario Mayfield trying to push the tempo. Well, he made one at the beginning of the game, and he makes another one. It's Mohammed Al-Hafaji. 10 points now for the big man. Second player for Iraq to get it to double digits. Well, both Demario Mayfield and Mohammed Al-Hafaji combined total of 21 at the moment. Can Saudi get something going? Again, the air ball, but Al-Hafaji giving up too much. The rejection. And Iraq come up with it, and they draw the foul. Well, the foul is going to be called against Mafna Al-Marwani, number 6 of Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Arabians, they are struggling at the moment. Well, a timeout has been called as Nestor Garcia wants to talk it over with his team. I think Nestor got there, called the timeout because his team's still looking for their first field goal here in the second half. I mean, they need some rhythm, some identity on offense. Defensively, they have to try and shut down the Iraqis here on this offense. But Iraq playing with the confidence now. Coming off one ball screen. Omar Al-Khafaji behind the back. Gap beautifully tucked away. Now it's a 9-point ball game. Iraq slowly moving away now from Saudi Arabia. Total control of this one now by the Iraqis. Can Saudi Arabia get a three-pointer? Still struggling. And a foul has been called. Well, it was Mohammed Al-Sawalim who got the rebound. Well, they called this in the process of shooting, so it's going to be 2 free throws coming up for the big man. Yeah, 2 free throws coming up. Well, he missed the first free throw. Free throw shooting still continues to be a struggle here for the Saudi Arabians. And he missed them both. 3 minutes, no field goals or any points for that matter here for the Saudi Arabians. Iraq trying to make this potentially 11 or 12-point lead, depending what they go for. There's a penetration, little teardrop, can't get it. Al-Sawalim gets a rebound. Saudi needs to build some momentum. They go for another 3 in the corner. Finally, after 3 minutes and 23 seconds, they get their first field goal of the second half, cutting it down a 6-point ball game. There's the alley-oop, but again, too much on that pass by Demario Mayfield. That's 2 times Mayfield's made a tough lob. Saudi looking to go on a 5-0 run. The tip-in's good. And Coach Milan Nisic infuriated with his team's defense. Well, here comes the ball screen. Al-Khafaji was wide open, but a foul is going to be called. Mario Mayfield's not a player you want to get into a tussle with because he is very, very tough. There's the penetration by Demario Mayfield. It's up and it's good. Well, they're trying to say it's an interference, but I think it's going to count, yeah. Well, that's going to be a baseline ball now to Saudi Arabia. 6-point deficit between these two teams. 5:19 left. Al-Sawalim now turning it over. The Iraqis trying to push. They got numbers. Al-Khafaji was wide open. When they get a wide open 3, it's up. Well, they should have gone to Al-Khafaji in the post. And now Saudi Arabia can push this. Al-Malwani goes in with the Euro Saudi Arabian step. And it will go to the free throw line. Well, 3-point play coming up. There it is. the Messina step, if you want to call that one. Oh, may have got away with a travel there, possibly. Foul is going to be called against Demario Mayfield. A chance to cut it down to a 3-point deficit. And another missed free throw now for the Saudi Arabians. Well, the free throw struggles still continue as they've done for both these two teams, with Saudi Arabia 3 for 9 from the free throw line tonight. Think about it, you make go 6. Oh, the game's yours. Iraq 11 for 19 as Demario Mayfield unable to get the mid-range. And another foul is going to be called against Iraq. So 2 free throws coming up. It should be, actually. Yeah, 2 free throws because Saudi Arabia are in the penalty. Well, the big man currently at the free throw line now here for Saudi Arabia. Well, his free throw struggles, they still continue. He's not a prolific free throw shooter, to say the least, but some of those you just need to step up. When you average 27 points per game when you play for your national team, you'd expect you to be a little bit more consistent, as he does make the second one. While Mayfield over dribbling it, he's able to survive this offense. Well, nice contact there at the post. A big man just showing the footwork, but unable to finish by Ihab Al-Zuhairi. He played some good minutes in the first half. Al-Zuhairi, Ali Ismail currently on the floor along with Hassan Abdullah. And Murad Zekwi is now Saudi Arabia can tie the game up, and they do just that in the corner. Well, they were down by 9, but with 4:08 to go, Milan Nisic of Iraq calls timeout because Saudi Arabia refusing to throw the towel in. As we are currently live here at the moment at the Al Shaib Hall in Baghdad, Iraq, for the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup qualifying matchup. Nestor Garcia just having a few words there for Al Marwani. Well, we're going to listen to what both coaches have to say momentarily. Let's listen now to Milan Nisic. Well, 4:08 to go here in the third quarter. 9-0 run for Saudi Arabia. Iraq just been put on the back pedal at the moment. Well, they go for another 3-pointer. That's way off the mark. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound. Saudi Arabia going for back-to-back 3-pointers. Mayfield gets a rebound. Now, Iraq trying to restore a little bit of order here. At the moment, the offense just lacking fluidity, lacking balance. Well, Mayfield's going to get called for a 3-second violation. Iraq goes for another tray ball, but nothing dropping at the moment. Double team coming over. Big man unable to finish inside the paint, but that usually is his bread and butter for Saudi Arabia. Trying to attack now, bit of contact, doesn't get the and one, but that's much better. Well, the mental and physical fatigue settling in. Ali Ismail getting the 2 points. Well, good hands by Al-Zuhairi. Another three from Saudi Arabia. They take a 1 point lead. The dagger in the corner. Who else? Mafna Al-Marwani. Now up to 13 points this evening. 1 point lead to Saudi Arabia. Demario Mayfield making the backdoor pass, and again, beautifully tucked away. That's much better by the Iraqis. Well, the 2 points nailed by Murad Zeki, but again, the time coming, as we mentioned, from Mayfield. This game just starting to bring a little bit more life here in the last few moments. Well, Sualim again just struggling at the moment. Well, he's got to be a little bit more aggressive if he wants to fight for positioning. Hassan Abdullah here on the ball for Iraq. Trying to orchestrate something in the backcourt. There's the pick and pop. Down to Demario Mayfield. Mayfield going for a tough one-handed fadeaway, but can't get it. Iraq still leading by 1 point. A foul is going to be called underneath inside the paint. And that's going to be 2 free throws coming up. The foul is on Ali Ismail. Well, there's no genuine attempt to try and defend Mohammed Al-Marwani, number 4 of Saudi Arabia. It's Milan Nisic. You can see how angry he is at the moment. Well, Saudi Arabia's free throw struggles still continue. Well, you got to ask the question, as I did before so many times with both these two teams. Iraq 11 for 19 for the free throw line. Now Saudi Arabia 6 for 22 from the charity stripe. I mean, that's too many missed free throws. 16 missed free throws tonight. High game between these two teams. Foul has been committed. Well, things getting a little bit heated right now between Mafna Al-Marwani and Demario Mayfield. Actually, no, my apologies. It's actually between Demario Mayfield and Abdulrahman Ismail Zifalata. Well, Iraq go for another three-pointer. That's way off the mark. An offensive rebound for the Iraqis. Final seconds here on the shot clock. Mayfield's got to isolate. Pulls up. Quick three. Got it! Big time three-pointer. Demario with the huge tray ball. Well, Demario Mayfield from no man's land. 3 points in the bag for Demario. Well, that three-pointer now potentially a 2-for-1 now for Saudi Arabia. Iraq. Remember, the Iraqis have led by 9 points so far in this game. Saudi Arabia's three-point shooting has got them back in. They've hit 3 threes so far here in the third quarter. Trying to make something happen now. We'll look for the isolation now. They got to get something. Final seconds. Another huge three. It's a turnover. And a foul has been committed. So 2 free throws coming up now here for the Saudi Arabians. 6.8 left here in the third quarter. Well, the Iraq now have 6.8 to get the ball up the floor. Mayfield trying to push this one. Looking to go the way in the corner. Deep three. It's up. Can't get it. Well, Basel fans, Iraq holding on to a 1-point lead here as we head into the final 10 minutes of this FIBA Asia Cup qualifying matchup between our host Iraq and the visitors, Saudi Arabia. Well, we are going to show you some stats and some highlights here from the third quarter. That was the one big three-pointer coming for the Iraqis at the beginning of the third quarter. Well, that was tucked away by Zekwi. Well, both teams getting good looks from the perimeter so far in this game. The mid-range by Al-Khafaji. Well, that was the three-pointer that gave Saudi Arabia the slender lead, but Demario Mayfield at the moment currently leading the way here for the Iraqis. Well, some of the key plays there for the third quarter. There was a backdoor play, the pass made by Demario Mayfield. Well, he has been the go-to player so far for the Iraqi national team. Definitely one of the driving forces for this national team. I mean, if they were to qualify for the FIBA Asia Cup, that would be a monumental effort for Iraq. So far, the Iraqis, only 6 turnovers for Iraq. 7 for Saudi Arabia. Just with Saudi Arabia, they're 5 for 21 from the perimeter, 7 for 14 from the free throw line. But they will get the first possession now of the fourth and final quarter. Trying to find out. Well, gets the ball taken away from him, but he almost turns it over. Well, that's a nice dump down pass, trying to find the big man, Mohammed Al-Suwalim. Ten here on the shot clock now for Saudi Arabia. Walid now tries to put up the fadeaway, can't get it, but he gets his own rebound. The teardrop no good, but Saudi Arabia get a third chance. A foul has been called. So 2 more free throws coming up for the Saudi Arabians. Finally, some consistency from the free throw line here for the Saudis. As Marzouk Al-Muwalad gives them now a 1-point lead. This game's become a bit of a roller coaster, especially here in the later stages of the third quarter. For both teams, they need composure. Both sets of players need to make big plays at the moment. Trying to go for the Spanish pick and roll. The back pick was made. It's now Mayfield trying to isolate. Pulls off in mid-range, just a little too flat, can't get it. Well, they can go up by 4 points, and that's a huge dagger from downtown. And Saudi Arabia, for the first time in this game, I believe, second, I believe, actually, since the first quarter, they have a double two-possession lead. Iraq trying to respond. Wide open three, no good. Well, the shots have not. Can't stop dropping now here for Iraq. Here we go, all the way to the bucket again. No and one, but it does count nonetheless. And Milan Nisic just got to call timeout, as Saudi Arabia have turned this game completely the other way. Nestor Garcia probably will reflect back on this game if they do win this and think there's a lot his team needs to work on, but leaving with the victory, that's what good teams do. That was the first bucket of the game for the Saudi Arabians. And that was the lob thrown by, well, the lob connected, excuse me, by Mohammed Al-Suwalim. Well, Iraq needs some inspiration at the moment. So far, it's been a 7-0 run. A 5-second violation is going to be called against Demario Mayfield. It's fair to say Iraq are just choking under intense pressure at the moment. And all Mayfield's asking for is a little bit of help. Everybody running away from him. Well, change coming into the game is Farid Barushki will leave. Checking into the game now for the Iraqis, number 7, Hassan Abdullah. Iraq going into a matchup, man-to-man defense. Well, here's the play who's causing quite a few issues. Well, they come up with a steal now. Can they push this one? Well, Iraq, not a great team in transition, that's for sure. Well, there's the ball screen, finding Mayfield. 10 here on the shot clock. Mayfield pulls up, quick three, got it! Big time three-pointer. Demario not letting Iraq go nowhere at the moment. Well, my apologies for the use of the double negative, but Demario is not allowing Iraq to be finished. And what a floater! What a play by Marzouk Al-Moualad. Putting it back to a 5-point ball game. Trying to go for that Spanish pick and roll, but they turn it right back over. And Saudi Arabia turn it right back over. Well, Iraq are trying to run the Spanish pick and roll. So what you're going to see here is it's either going to be Hassan Abdullah or Morad Zaki with the ball in their hands, going for a pick and roll with Al-Khafaji, and Demario Mayfield is coming to set a back screen on the big, but he got to take care of the ball. Down to the big man, goes up, gets rejected. Well, what a rejection. Now, what's happened here? A coming together of some sorts. Well, nothing called yet, though, so still a 5-point lead to Saudi Arabia. This is good defense. They go for a three in the corner. Three is disrupted. But another offensive rebound here for the Saudi Arabians. Trying to run that pick and roll again. Baseline play, and another foul's been committed. So 2 more free throws coming up for the Saudi Arabians. It's Mohammed Al-Marouani. We go to the free throw line here. But again, their free throw shootings still struggle here tonight. Makes the second one, 6-point lead. Well, pick and pop, then a wide open 3-point shooter, but Al-Khafaji cutting it down to a 2-possession ball game. Iraq just trying to hang in there at the moment. We're under 6 minutes. Trying to get things going. They're going to leave him wide open from the perimeter again. Another three is up, no good. Mayfield with a rebound. Mayfield coming off one screen. Al-Khafaji made his last mid-range, but he doesn't make this one. But nobody going in for an offensive rebound. That's disappointing for the Iraqis. As now Saudi Arabia survived the defensive play. Oh, another turnover now. Iraq, they got numbers. Go quickly, but wasted opportunity there for Iraq. They could have got ahead. Demario Mayfield could have got right up the floor. Al-Khafaji looking to try and give this one away. Mayfield being heavily defended. A bump has been made. That's on the first team foul against Saudi Arabia here in the fourth quarter. Changes going in both teams, trying to go for the post matchup. Oh, again, just panicked with the ball in his hands. But Iraq come back up with it. Have to take care of the basketball. Mayfield trying to split the defense. Draws another foul now. He was in his 1-2, was it? Yeah, 2 free throws coming up. So Mayfield could have made that, and it would have been an and-1. But 2 free throws coming up now for DeMario Mayfield. Oh no, they've changed the decision. I don't know if that's the right call because it did look like he was in his 1-2. So it will be a baseline ball now to the Iraqis on a sideline, excuse me. There's the penetration. He's got to make this one a miss. Another layup. Well, Iraq just keep getting chance after chance, but they just can't finish. Big 3 in the corner for the Saudi Arabians. Unable to finish this one. And Iraq get another chance, but can they get something? There's the alley-oop, the finish, and another miss. This is incredible. Well, Iraq just get finish after finish. They just can't conclude. Well, a slight problem here for Kazal Khafaji. If he's down, that's going to be, say if this game does go to overtime, Iraq would be a little bit short-handed. Well, they're going to have to try and hope that the big man's okay because they do need him for sure. Well, another big play now for Saudi Arabia. Can try to close this game away. Going in with a hook shot. Can he finish? Oh, they may have counted this one. Now, DeMario Mayfield's asking for the coach's challenge. Yeah, it's going to be used. I'm not sure it can be used in the bucket. I think the officials may still review this one. I'd have to see the replay. Yeah, they're going to review it. So our referee from Lebanon, Rabah Nujaim, is going to go to the table and have a review of this. Let's have a look here at the replay. Here's Al-Mawani. Now, goes in for the layup. Well, it's definitely a foul, that's for sure. They should have called that part, but... Oh, yeah, he touches the net. Things that doesn't have too much interference with the ball going in. It's a complex rule because it doesn't necessarily mean that touching the backboard of the net is an automatic goaltending. It doesn't have interference with it. That's the question. Well, if they count the 2 points, it's going to be a 6-point lead for Saudi Arabia. And the past 3 offenses Iraq have been unable to get anything. I mean, I say that, of course, but Iraq haven't been able to convert easy layups. Well, the 2 points counts. The touch to net was concluded as an interference. Well, there you go, turns it over, and look out below as he throws it down. Well, what a play, big time dunk. Well, here's the pick and roll sequence, goes in, the follow-up is good. Well, wait a minute. Foul is delayed. Now they're gonna call a delayed foul here, I believe. It's interesting when Iraq goes to a pick and roll, their offense is much better. Now, have they called the foul here? That's the question. Yeah, that's a foul. Because no foul there. Well, they say don't put your hand in the cookie jar. Forget that. Take the cookies and a bit of jam time. Throw it down, big fella. Throw it down. Well, the first free throw has been made, cutting it down a 7-point ball game. Currently at the free throw line for Iraq, Hassan Abdullah, that's his first point of the game. He's 0 for 7 from the field today. 3:16 to go, makes them both. Well, putting the full court pressure on, trying to get caught a double team now. Went out of bounds, but it's going to remain Saudi Arabia ball. Do have fouls to give, but time winding down. Big 3-point of Saudi Arabia. Can't get it. Big rebound. Now they got to push this one. Under 3 minutes to go. There's a double team by Saudi Arabia. Goes out of bounds, but it's going to remain Iraq ball. Well, that's good what you see from Saudi Arabia's defense. More aggressive, more assertive, trying to commit those double teams. Mayfield waiting for the pick and roll. There's a lob. It's just too predictable. Another foul's going to be committed. And that's the 4th and final team foul. It's going to be called against Saudi Arabia. Well, the good thing for Iraq is they do have 2 fouls to give, while Saudi Arabia, any more fouls they give away, and Iraq will go to the free throw line. Mayfield trying to use the ball screen, being heavily defended. Well, again, it's just good hands. Here we go, showtime! Saudi Arabian basketball. And it is indeed an 8-point ball game. Well, Iraq just keep turning the ball over in the front court, in the back court, excuse me. And Saudi Arabia, they play a quick tempo transition basketball. And a timeout's gonna be called now by Coach Milan Nisic, because his team trailed by 8 with 2:19 to go here in the 4th quarter. Game day 1 of the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. Let's listen now to Coach Milan Nisic. Well, it's got to be consistent offenses now here for Iraq. Well, they got to make every offense count, and they got to get stops on defense. They can't afford to miss anything now. It's Mayfield being heavily defended. Trying to use the bull screen. Mayfield going for a Hail Mary 3. That's way off the mark. Big offensive rebound. Getting the and one. Well, Khafaji could indeed give them a lifeline if he makes his free throw. This could cut it down to a 5-point ball game, which then would make it potentially a 2-possession game. But he missed the free throw. And again, Iraq's free throw struggles. It's been too many missed free throws tonight. Well, they get a turnover. Iraq not out of it. I think a foul's been cool. I'm not sure what's been cool here. I think it was a stop on the clock because of the shot clock, actually. But 1:39 to go. Iraq still have a chance. Baseline goes up. Oh, baby! Are you kidding me? What a throwdown. Al-Hafaji. Al-Hafaji just took a body on that play. Almost committing a foul there. Final seconds. Al-Suwailim going up. Getting the and one, and that might very well be good night, Baghdad. Well, this could cool the game off right now. Well, no, the interest we missed is going to be a retake. Oh, well, they got to go quick. 6-point ball game. A 3-point would be big right now for Iraq. Sending him the ball screen would be huge. Nice pass, finds out Khafaji again. And indeed, again, it's back to a 4-point ball game. Iraq have one foul to give. There it is. Final foul for the Iraqis to give away. Well, Al-Hafaji's dunk was a huge statement, of course. Sent a little bit of fear into the Saudi Arabian players. Gets caught a double team. Not a foul committed, so 2 free throws coming up for the Saudi Arabians. I think Iraq's plan is to foul Saudi Arabia to send them to the free throw line. Well, big free throws now for the Saudi Arabians. As Fahad Bilal, currently at the free throw line, makes the first one. We played 3 games of the 2022 FIBA Asia Cup, and he only took 2 free throws. And he was indeed 100% from the charity stripe. Makes them both. If you're Iraq, you got to think about going for a 3-pointer now. Got to think about that 3-pointer. Mayfield, Hail Mary 3, almost got it. Well, that would have been big if he made that one. But looks like job done here for the Saudi Arabians. No need to push anything in the corner. No need to take anything. Fahad Bilal's not going to take any shots. Short time left on the shot clock. Someone's keep away here. Follow-up is no good. Well, Basel fans, it's all over here in Baghdad. At the end of this one, Saudi Arabia, they win 64-58 against Iraq. We're live here in Baghdad, and it will be the Saudi Arabians. Nestor Garcia, his players, his coaching staff, they'll take the first win of the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. Huge win for the Falcons. The Falcons, better known as the Saudi Arabian national basketball team. Bronze medalists at the 1999 FIBA Asia Cup, but for Milan Nisic, Iraq have only made 4 appearances at a FIBA Asia Cup. While Saudi Arabia, over 10 appearances, 1 medal. That was won back in 1999, the bronze medal. Looking to turn things around. Well, Iraq will take the W. They'll take the accolades, the victory. But a huge win for the Falcons. Means they can now plan for the next game. Some of the key highlights from this game for the Saudi Arabians. Well, they really tried to stress the issue from the perimeter. I mean, they didn't really get it going from downtown until more or less the third quarter. It's a case of being principled and not going away from your game plan. I mean, they live and die from the three-point line. Al Madwani, that was the play that put him up by 6 points. But a big victory nonetheless here for the Saudi Arabians. Well, the mid-range shooting from Damaro Mayfield just wasn't enough here tonight. This team did battle. They fought hard, but in the end, it can only be one winner. In this case, it was indeed Saudi Arabia. The huge block shot there by Al Marwani. Well, Al Khafaji tried to give them a chance. Almost got back in it, but it just was too little, too late at that point. There was the big time dunk by Kadi. Kadi made some big plays at the end, ran the floor very well. That was the second one by Kadi. His elevation. That's what this team is renowned for, Saudi Arabia. Just playing heavy tempo basketball, getting on both ends of the floor. Well, again, there was a big dunk by Al Khafaji. Khafaji said, "Good night, Baghdad. That is for you." That was indeed a huge dunk by Al Khafaji. And that was just how the night went here for these two teams. Well, Basel fans, it's all over. And indeed, Saudi Arabia have taken the victory. We're live here in Baghdad. More games to come in this group in the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. Other games going on live on courtside 1891. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the action.